be ranking the best, or from worst to best, heroes and villains. There is 22. So, yeah. Here are some ground rules, I would say. First, we are ranking it from Galactic Assault, Supremacy, and Heroes and Villains, not co-op, Starfighter, stuff like that. Second, this is based off of my opinion, and third, none of the characters are bad except for maybe 22, which is the worst one. But just know that none of them are terrible. Some of them might be but this is based off of my opinion and just their performance, in my opinion. So I just wanted to clear those out. So coming in at 22 is BB90. So BB90, just, you don't see him much. He's probably the most underrated character, or underused character, or least used character. His damage is worse than BB8. His damage is probably worse than any actual hero or villain. He's just not good in really any situations. He can be fun with the stun uses, make everybody angry, but he's not really what I call a good character to use. Yeah, sure. If you know, if you're a veteran, you should be able to use a lot of characters. But yeah, 22 is BB9. 21 was actually, so this one's still kind of hard to pick. It was kind of hard because he got an update. It was Institute. Chewbacca got an update. He is still good. I mean, I think by his attacks, he was basically made to go ahead for heroes and villains. But the reason he's ranked 21 is because his Galactic Assault Supremacy performance is terrible. You cannot use it. That's why he's coming in at 20. Now, number 20 is Lando. So, Lando, which kind of makes me sad, because I love using Lando. He's a fun character.
She's strong with this one.
So, whenever I was picking that one, this was kind of hard between this one and 19.
Anyone else feeling right?
But, so, his stabilizer is literally built. He is not built right for the villains, as you can probably tell. And he's just not really the best character for any Supremacy or Galactic Assault. Yeah, sure. In some of the places, like Jakku, I think it was Jakku, he shines so much, but and there's usually Landos aren't the best, but there's a few that you should avoid easily because or you should try to avoid. They can kill you.
The dark side continues to eclipse the light.
So that's why. Number 19, Captain Phasma. So Captain Phasma, this one was also kind of hard. Lando and Captain Phasma are now they're just both very good characters now. It's just a lot of them are just great and better, and it comes down to that in ranking. Captain Phasma is, I would say honestly, better in Galactic Assault and Supremacy than Heroes and Villains, because you have a lot more people like Jedi that can just throw you out of your voice with the Force, with their Force grab, or not pass, Anakin's stuff, Luke's Force push, Luke's Force, and Yoda's Force push and stuff like that. And then also there is the factor of gun carriers. Han, they can still knock you out. Leia can just use her grenades on you. Rey can't do much. She can do barely anything. But she is very good at some stages, and I would recommend her use her some stages. I would say also kind of Jakku too, because you can just use the droid. And it's depending on the range. If you have the right cards, you can make the range for the droid super good, and they if they want to go to the checkpoint, they would have to go ahead and get stunned. But I just really don't think
Taken by scary looking
she
enemies.
is that good of a character. Coming in at number 18, this one was also kind of realistic. Coming in at number 15 or 18 is Ben. So the reason I picked Ben, he's not good. He's mediocre for AJ. But he shines some of the supremacy left. So any last place where last time where the rebels are defending, he shines so much. If you have the right cards, it can be a big deal and everything like that. I mean, he can just is it fucking deal? Whatever. You get the. He can use power-ups that make it so much damage reduction and everything if you have the right cards. And he can be probably one of the best. He can be the best character in those situations. But those situations are rare whenever your teammates decide to all stick with you. But number 17 is Aiden Garcia. Now this one was kind of hard for me to do. Aiden is an awesome player, don't get me wrong. Like I'm level 42 with Aiden. Which is my third highest level character. But Aiden is just as strong as she used to be, it feels like. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's getting got updated, but compared to some of the heroes that have been added and buffed and stuff like that, she is one of the best ones. She's still great. Heroes versus villains, if you're a good item, you can shine on the whole entire place. Like, you can easily win the fight. If you know how to use Phasma, or not Phasma, item versus. But yeah, that's how you really use her. It's just her secondary fire, and if you have the right form, then she's probably the most powerful gun character for some situations. Coming in at number 16 is our first lightsaber, Rey. So Rey just, her power-ups aren't that good. Her powers, her dash right, I mean, it's kind of pathetic. Her, eyesight, I think, whatever. Her L2 and, or L1 I forgot what it's called. It's not good at all, honestly. Well, it's okay, I mean, it makes you go with it faster. And her lightsaber. And then, her mind trick is basically a joke. If all it does is invert your controls, it's lower your set, or lower your stats. And she's just, all in all, okay. I mean, like, it just comes down to hero things better. There's a lot more you can choose, like, Luke, Obi-Wan, Yoda, everyone like that. But there's so much better voices than...
All hail the Dark Lord of Kill Street.
And then, coming in at number 15 is actually, this one was kind of surprising. Leia. So, Leia, don't get me wrong, she was probably the worst character. She had Flash Grenade, which was literally the biggest joke in the world, besides maybe Lando's smokescreen. But, like, nobody used that. Her shield didn't work, basically. Well, it did work, but it did nothing. But then she got a rework, like, the full rework. And her E11 blaster was also good. But she got reworked, and her E11 blaster is probably the best close range weapon, besides maybe and then her she got replaced with her flash grenade actually got replaced with 3 regular grenades, thermal detonators, and which are good. And then her shield you can actually heal your teammates with, which is awesome. I think that's very useful. doesn't help a lot. It does, I think, 5 per second unless you have a circle. Number 14 is Yoda. Yoda is a very good character. Don't get me wrong. Like always though, it just comes down to characters being better. There's so much more hero picks that you can use that will work even better. But Yoda is, he's not the best in Heroes vs. But I would say he's definitely gonna shine in Galactic. Okay, so here's the reason. If you think right, here's why. So Yoda's hitbox is probably the smallest one besides maybe Thor's. So it's gonna be so hard to hit. But in a lightsaber fight, it's basically there's no one. So that's why he comes in around. Now number 30 would actually have to go to BB-8. BB-8 is underestimated. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have much to say about him. But he's just good. I mean, his attacks, they got reworked, or not reworked, but they've gotten a bit buffed since releasing him. And he's just good in general. But yeah, and then, so that's all. Number 12, this one is a good character. Obi-Wan. Now, Obi-Wan's stamina is literally the most unfair thing in the world. Like, if you have, so there's 2 cards that you can, and if you get them to purple, well then he can get 80% more stamina. And by the time that someone is done blocking against you, and they're out of stamina, you still have like half left, and you're able to attack them. His all outpost is pretty decent, and just his mind trick is pretty good, because they don't get to use their power-ups for little, like I think it's, what, 20 seconds? 15? And that can still change the game. But the reason he really shines is just his stamina. He's such like, he's one character that's super fun to use and super creative to use, or like that kind of thing. I think that if you know how to use him, well then he's gonna turn into probably the biggest stamina character. I mean like, he's super good for stamina, and then so number 11 is gonna go to Countdown. There's so much stuff that not people is made for. He's not the best in Galactic Supremacy. Like Chewie, he built for heroes and villains, but he's just a bit better in Galactic Assault and Supremacy. That's why he ranks so much above Chewie. But he's not the best character. That's why he's pretty balanced though. That's why I put him in 11. Number 10 is Maul. I really love his like dash strike and everything like that. They're so nice to use. His dash strike, his chokehold can work very well. I mean, very. And then spin attack, and then he has his lightsaber. And he can do so much base damage. He's very balanced though. So that's why he's in at number 10. Number 9 is Bosk. Bosk has the reads now. I would have ranked him even, like, I would have ranked him around top 6, I would like to say. If he's just gotten updated a little. The only time he got updated was as a nerf to his jump. But he's still a killing machine. Bosk, like, usually whenever you run into people with Bosk, they're terrible with him. But people that have used Bosk a lot, watch out for them. They can be very good, and they can annihilate you. He is probably the most satisfying character to play as in like Galactic Assault and Supremacy, because you can set up his proximity mines and like hall where they run to. And you can use his dioxide grenade, and his predator instinct. And all of those combined is probably some of the most powerful things in the world. Now number 8 is Boba Fett. Now Boba Fett is very good. If you're getting kind of bored of the game, try to learn Boba Fett. I mean, he can be hard to handle, but just if you even take out of its concussion rocket, and rocket barrage, and just leave for the hunt. And he is probably still in the top 10. I mean, Boba can kill. He has concussion rocket, he has the rocket barrage. Those are just little, but for the hunt, I mean, you have unlimited use of the jetpack for a little unlimited field. And if you use the right cards for Boba Fett, he can be probably one of the most easy characters to escape with. Like, here. This is my Boba Fett. These are the cards I'm using. For the hunt reveals enemies for longer duration, which basically means more time for the jetpack. Why am I using that? But yeah, he's such a useful character to use. I mean, he can be so easy for, and so whenever you use him with his jetpack, he can easily kill everybody. And it's just so nice to be able to do that. And then, if you use all of these stuff, all of his like jetpack stuff, then whoa, he's kind of the most escapable character. He is just, like I said many times, a very, very good character to use. I would recommend using him and learning how to use him. Now, number 7 is Han Solo. Number 6 and 7 was very difficult. The reason Han is probably the best character that uses a weapon or a gun and not a lightsaber is because, one of the reasons, first of all, his DL-44 is the most powerful gun, hands down. Just land a few headshots on like a character, before you know it, you're dead. Like, he can easily melt your health as a lightsaber hero or villain, and his grenade easily cancels Grievous's claw rush, and it's the only thing that will cancel the claw rush by a gun character is Grievous's or Han's grenade. And then his shoulder charge can be very useful if there's just going to be a stupid lightsaber hero or villain who just blocks every single attack. You can use his shoulder charge to cancel it, or they block for a bit and then get like a grenade in. And then the rapid fire is okay. I mean, it's good at some points, not much I would say. And then, so number 6 is Kylo Ren. Kylo, at like beta launches for that, he was the biggest joke. I mean, he was so hyped up, but so weak. And it's just kind of pathetic at this point. He's probably one of the most pathetic characters.
And the slaughter is underway as evil attacks.
But yeah, that's why. I just think that he's not as good as he used to be. Or I think he's way better than he used to be. But yeah, so number 5 is Anakin. Anakin would have been in the top 3. He used to be hands down best character. But he just kept on getting nerfed. And again, and it just got to the point where it's the stupidest thing on the earth. And then on the last, and I think the 4th nerf, he got so much bugs. Like, it's so unexplainable how much bugs he got. And then DICE never fixed it. And then they came around with the last upgrade. So he wasn't as good. He would be easily in the top 3 if he was bugged. Number 4 is Emperor Palpatine. Now, here's why. Do I even need to explain why? All you need to do is learn how to use Emperor Palpatine. Always try to jump or dodge. Because if you just run straight at someone, then they're easily going to kill you. That's the thing about it, and that's why I would honestly say Palpatine, if you learn how to like jump and dodge all the time with him, well then, he is probably a beast.
I've seen tons of that.
Honestly, he would be one of the best characters. For heroes and villains, yes. The last of all time. Hey, level 40 is action. Coming in at number 3 is the best light side hero, Luke. Luke is all out, probably one of the best characters to use in Heroes vs. Villains. Maybe the second. No, he would be the best, honestly. No, he would be the first. Galactic Assault Supremacy is a beast. I mean, he can one-shot troopers. And towards the start, he used to be very weak at the launch. He was probably one of the weakest light side heroes. But he kept on getting better and better until guys released the last one. And now he's the best light side. Number 2, this could go anyway, number 2 is, honestly, it's Darth Vader. This one was very fun. Like I haven't said 1,000 times in my videos, Vader is an all-out hero. He is the tankiest character, probably, literally, some of the best attacks, best cards that you can use make him insane. His damage output is insanely insane. The only downside is his stamina, but that can all be traded. Number 1 is probably all that you've been waiting for. You guys knew it was going to be one or the other. Grievous. General Grievous is just, do I need to even explain? His stamina might not be good for blocking, but that's not how you use it. His claw rush, you can blast your heroes. But just one attack of it, if you can keep on using it on them, his thruster is good. His damage output is insane. And then just anything else about him just makes him even more good. So I think that's why Grievous is the best at HAV, and probably in the top 5, I would say, Supremacy and Galactic. But yeah, that explains everything. Well, that's the hero ranking. I guess you can have the rest of the gameplay when I'm at. Getting